Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Minecraft series. Today, we are playing day number 12. Very exciting. Thank you all for the support on the series. Look at that bridge. Just look at it. Look at how beautiful everything is over here. For those of you that are not caught up on the series right now, we have this wonderful bridge, which when you're walking on it, it just looks like a bridge. But when you're looking at it from the outside, it just looks good. We have this island with some jungle trees where I plan on connecting all of them to make a pretty sweet tree house. And then the newest addition to the series, we have our home. We have our house. Finally, 12 episodes in. Here it is. I have moved everything inside, and look at that. We have a little chandelier up in the ceiling. We have lights hanging from the inside, and we have all of our chests, furnaces, enchantment table, anvil. This home looks pretty good. Pretty good for the most part. Now, it's not perfect. It's not the absolute best build ever. But for me, this is honestly like it's pretty impressive for me. I'll be honest. This is pretty good for my capabilities. I am not a builder by any stretch of the imagination. I struggle to build quite a bit, and I want this series to be a I don't know. I want it to be something that challenges me, a challenge. And I think that I have done a pretty decent job. One thing that I am not happy with is all the torches laying around. I mean, it just clutters up the area so much. Now, what I could do at some point is get like fence posts and put fence posts around with lanterns on them and stuff. But for now, the torches will have to do. Now, one thing that I did, well, a few things that I did off camera. Obviously, I came in here, I sorted all of my chests. I'm probably going to move them around, but I just wanted to get them in here just to, I don't know, be in here. I put white stained glass where all of the regular glass was because I think that looks just slightly better. What else have I done? I built this path right here with just a shovel going down to the bridge. So now we have a little bit, it looks a little bit better. And what I think would look even better, not to get, not to get really sidetracked here, but I think it would look good if I added some stone steps, some stone brick slabs coming up to not have to jump whenever I am here. Let's see what this will look like. There, and there. It'll do. It'll do. I mean, it's not the best. Oops. It's not the best thing that I've ever seen, but it is convenient. I wonder if I did jungle wood, if it would look better, or maybe I should just not do that. Maybe that just looks bad and I am stupid for wanting to do that. Let's see. Let's build a shovel first of all. Second of all, let's get slabs, jungle slabs. And let's just see if that looks any better. Because right now, I don't love the way that looks, to be completely honest. What if I did this whole thing with jungle slabs, though? Would that be crazy? No, because then you can't get up. Because then you can't get up. I wonder what if I did it like this. Just trying to think here of what would look good. I think that this looks neat. There we go. So now you can come up. boom, and then in between, so like I would fill this section here again and do it like this. It's not great. It's not great, but I am going to have to think. I'm going to have to think about what to do. I wonder... This will look a little bit better. The blocks underneath... The blocks underneath the jungle wood, I can actually just make jungle wood. Like so. So let's just see if I can go and grab some. And let's see if it looks better. I don't know if it will look better. I'm just giving it a shot because why not? We've got nothing to lose at this point. And then this, I'll just make that path there as well. And this is going to be that again. So, oopsies. There. Boom, boom, boom. And just like that. My opinion is that looks a lot better. Like that. And we can do this. And then put the slabs down once again. And we have some more that we need to place. I think that this is making... Yeah, that made it look a lot better. Again, I don't know if I'm in love with it, but I don't necessarily hate it. What if I just did this? And what if the whole entire path, what if there's no grass on the path? And what if it's only... So basically I'm thinking, what if I just put jungle wood where there was, or there is path? This might be slightly better. Okay, I'm just trying to remember the pattern that that is that. Boom. And yeah. That's fine, I suppose. And then what if I just did this as a slab there? It's not terrible. I mean, listen, it could be worse. I don't love it, but for now, I've already done it, so I'm just gonna live with it for now. Eventually, I might actually just do this as stone, but it doesn't feel very natural. It kind of feels forced to me. I don't know, but it looks decent from this angle. I'm not sure. Eventually, that will be changed. I might have just ruined it. I think I did actually ruin it. Like now that I'm looking at it, I totally just ruined it. I will change that off camera. It looks bad. Listen, I'm the first one to admit when things look bad, go wrong. I'm the first one to admit it. It's not great. But, you know, that's neither here nor there. If I don't try it, I would never know. Right? If I didn't try, I would never actually know what it looks like. So, that's fine. That is a-okay. Now, what I wanted to do in this episode is focus a little bit on enchanting. As you can see, I have made a full new set of gear. Because I really don't... well, my stuff is going, and then I can also get a level 30 on one of those. Now, the bad news is I can make bookshelves. Or, well, I guess the good news is I can make bookshelves. The bad news is I don't have a place where I can permanently put these bookshelves because, it's honestly, I just haven't gotten around to building anything out yet. I just built the house last episode, so yeah, I don't have a place in here to put it. I don't think it would look right anywhere. I think I'm probably going to have to go underground if I want to make a decent enchanting place. I can make a staircase going here and here, just like looping into one spot. But for now, I am going to need to just temporarily, and it is a waste of wood. I'm not denying that it's a complete waste of wood, but I think that if I want to enchant, this is how I'm going to have to do it. Now, there and there, I believe that will at least give me access to level 30, and it will. Unbreaking 3, let's see. Unbreaking 3, efficiency 4, pickaxe is honestly, what else could you even ask for in this equation here? Nothing, quite honestly. This is all great. Now, what I need to do is, I'm not even going to put on that stuff, but what I need to do is I need now to go and get some levels, because I want to enchant this axe to efficiency 4 as well. Because I feel like, well, one, it will now help me break up that path a lot easier that I just completely butchered, and two, it just, I don't know, I feel like I've been using an axe a lot in this series so far, so I would really like to give that a go. Here is my ores, perfect, and then I can just place those two in there. And I might as well just throw the iron gear into the chest. And what do I have? Everything is looking good. Now, to get levels, something that I was thinking that we could do is go into the Nether. It's not anything where, like, I really have to put that much effort into it. It's just kind of go in, get quartz for levels, and get out. I don't have the desire currently to go into the Nether and stay there for an extended period of time and risk dying. Now, there is really no risk to dying, to be honest. This series is not in hardcore. It's nothing difficult, but I think that it's just time to go to the Nether, and it's time to, to give it a chance. So, what I'm going to do is keep my flint and steel. I'm going to put the cobblestone in my inventory. The diamond axe will stay here. Probably I should make a sword. Yes, there we go. I'm going to make a sword. And I think that I should be all good to go. I guess what I'll do is, just in case I do die, I'll bring in the diamond pickaxe, the non-new, not efficiency 4 diamond pickaxe, but pretty soon here I am going to want to try to get some villagers, even if it's not bringing them to our base, even if it's just, you know, oh boy, okay, that's not good. But yeah, even if it's not bringing the villagers to my base, I still want to get them at some point pretty soon here. There we go. And what I am going to do is 16,145. So 0, is a decent point for me to try to get to for when I want to come back, just in case I get lost. When I get lost, I tend to not know my way around the Nether very well. Not an ideal biome to spawn here. Not ideal in the slightest. Trying to think what is a good plan here. What is our best course of action to try to get some quartz? Because again, that's really what I'm looking for right now. I'm not looking for anything too special. I'm not looking for a fortress. I'm not looking for any of that stuff. I am simply looking for quartz so that I can enchant once again. And quartz, obviously it's not the most efficient way to get levels anymore, but quite honestly, it's so abundant in the Nether, especially when you first spawn in. It's so abundant that it really it is just an easy way to come in, get some quick levels, and get out. Oh my god, I almost jumped down there. But yeah, easy way to come in, get levels, and then get out. Now we are at level 28. Oh yeah, this is pretty good here. What I could also do, now that I'm thinking about it, and now that I mentioned it, I could actually also go and trade with some villagers, try to get a mending villager, or try to get a villager that I can, you know, that I can do some good trades with. That could be an option. Uh-oh. I did not know magma... I didn't know magma cubes hit you. The smaller ones, anyways. Okay. As much as, I guess, I am interested in a mending villager, it actually poses no real value right now, because I don't have a way to get, like, a ton of levels, other than, I suppose, trading. Villager trading would be the #1 way that I could think of right now to get levels. Okay. Wonderful. Don't love being in this biome. Lots of scary things can happen. But anything for some quartz at this point. And honestly, I am getting less than I thought. Less XP than I thought I was going to get when I first decided to come in here. I am not super impressed. Not super impressed at all, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, and there is some quartz up there, which I'm gonna kill that guy. But yeah, there's some quartz up here that I can get. It's at least easily accessible, but with this spawn almost makes it, like, not worth getting quartz right now. I have so much wood back at the base. I also could go, like, coal mining quickly and do some stuff, but I'm at 29.5 levels. Beautiful. There. Perfect. And does the gold give you any levels? I actually don't know the answer to that. No. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Oh my god, I am an idiot. I didn't see that I was low on levels from the first jump. What an idiot. Wait, what? What is, what? What is, where's all my stuff? What is going on right now? I have no idea. Oh, it's out here? What just happened? And why did it happen? I understand the death. I understand that I just did that in that I died, but why did it shoot me in a different direction? Or like why did that happen? I am a little bit confused. Now what I can do is I can just eat more food. I'm not concerned about going back in because the way that I died was just simply dumb. Like, I should not have died in that way. But that is a little bit confusing and a stupid move on my part, I suppose. Okay, so I guess I need to go back this way. I don't know what Y level the thing was at, but it was 16,145. So I can just go to 16,1... Oh, it's just going to be... Basically what I need to do is just dig straight down. $16,145. Okay. And I will continue digging down. This is bizarre. I genuinely have not... I don't know what happened. I don't know why it's... I don't know why this... why it happened like this. Like, I don't know why I just... I guess there's no point in speculating. I don't know why it spawned a brand new portal. And yeah, I mean, all my stuff is down there. Again, I wasn't worried about the way that I died. It was a stupid way to die. So there we go. I suppose we can now run back through. Oh my god, I lost all my levels. Oh my god, I lost all my levels and I didn't even think about it. That is embarrassing. That is actually really, really embarrassing. Took me a little bit to find out why I didn't have any. But I lost them all. So there goes me in the Nether doing nothing, being absolutely useless in there. And quite honestly, I'm not going back. How about that? I am not going to go back to the Nether for a long, dare I continue, long time. I'm not going back. No way, man. No way. But that's unfortunate. That is a way to waste an episode. I guess I did get the good pickaxe, so I did do something good, at least something decent. What I will do, though, is, I guess, enchant some new gear anyways, because I need the armor. I was going to wait to enchant the axe, and then, because I wanted to get level 30 on the axe, and then I would have had 27 levels left over to enchant everything else. But I guess this is how it's gonna be. I can... Okay, so... Good. I can just throw that out. What I can do, though, is get torches. Thought I had some. I must not have gotten everything from in there. I had torches. I thought... That's fine. That's fine. I'll just course correct and make some additional torches. The reason that you do this is so that you can lessen the amount of levels that it... Yeah, there we go. Now it's 1 level and 1 lapis to do that. And what if I did... Beautiful. Beautiful. We got protection on absolutely everything. We've got sharpness on the sword, and we are basically back to baseline, exactly where I was before I died. minus the whole losing levels and everything that I've ever worked for thing. But I guess that's just part of it. That is just part of it. Now, I have a little bit of quartz, which can actually go in there. Having that have just happened to me, or having that happen to me, gives me the feeling that I should just go to a village. That seems like the most reasonable thing for me to do at this current moment, is go to a village, bring sticks, and also bring a ton of wood, which I have a lot of acacia wood, because what I can do is, and then slabs as well to keep the villagers inside. Perfect. What I need to do is I actually need to get gravel at some point for flint, because I can make a fletching table, and then we can get villagers that actually trade for sticks. And stick trading tends to be, at least in my experience, the most efficient and effective way to do trading, and to get levels and XP, and also to get mending books and things like that. So what I want to do is I want to make it over to the closest village. This one over here might be the closest one, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. The one that is directly north, I believe, might be the closest village. And then what I can do is end the episode once I make it to the village, and then start the next one, villager trading, and getting ready for some big levels and some, you know, good trades ahead. Now, I have terrible directional skills in this game, like literally awful directional skills in this game. So I'm not sure where this village is. I think that I'm going in the right direction. I think I'm headed to the right spot. But to be completely honest with you, I'm not 100% sure. Here's one over here. Perfect. My strategy to get villagers over to my house is going to be an interesting one. I am literally, I believe, going to make a railway cart system directly to the village, from where my house is straight down into the village. And then I will make a villager breeder. And once you have two villages, or once you have two villagers, everything becomes super, super easy in regards to that, right? I mean, it's not ideal, but once you have two villagers, you basically can just have unlimited. So it's really just about getting to where I need them, which is just over across that mountain to my base. I don't know what other way I would get them there. How about you go in there, pal? Let's do this. Okay, there's two in there. I'd prefer if there weren't two. I did just kill that baby, which is honestly tragic. Pretty disappointing. Ooh, blast furnace. I'll take that. Let's see. Are there any villagers in this village other than those two? It does extend down to there. I can't see any. Another decent strategy for... I could also make a villager farm. That's an option. Let's see if this guy comes into this place. Please do. He did. Wonderful. Thank you, sir. And then did somebody go into this place as well? Did a villager go into there? No. But they are trying to find their way in to a house. there is that. And then there's that as well. Okay, beautiful. That's actually exactly what I wanted. I just wanted to trap some villagers there. Not to, you know, hey. I'm just doing what I have to do, okay? I'm doing what I have to do. And we do not want this cartography table. Ideally, oopsies. Ideally, we get villagers with a, not that table. I need flint so that I can make some fletching tables. And there's some down there. Sure. This is fine. I can always swim back up that, I can always swim back up the water stream. Not a big deal. But yeah, the plan right now is to make fletching villagers just to have a place to go back to. Eventually, I will find a village. I know there were a few close to the water. So eventually, I'll get villagers to my place, right? I'm not super worried about it right now. What's important at this moment, right now, what's important is trading and getting emeralds, stacking up on emeralds, because that's the only way that you can trade is just by getting the emeralds. So this is really unlucky, by the way. There we go. I would like roughly, how much? Probably realistically 4 pieces of flint would be nice so that I can get 2 villagers to trade with, so that I can make 2 fletching tables. There we go, and boom. Now I will head back up here. I also find it unbelievable that I actually died with all of those levels. Like, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together when I died. I was just kind of like, oh, okay, I died. And then I finally realized that I had no levels, and I just literally wanted to cry. I mean, that was a pretty sad thing that had happened there. Pretty disappointing. And this guy, we are going to do this, and it's actually like that, and then like that as well. Come on. Please. He does not want to be a Fletcher. How does this work? I actually legitimately don't know. Do you want to be a Fletcher? Yes, you do want to be a Fletcher. Okay. And then I can make some sticks. And I can trade with you until you're maxed out. There, you're maxed out. And what I need to get is a bed. Because I think that villagers, if I'm not mistaken, I probably will need to... I'll need to do a little bit of research. But I think villagers need a bed to actually, like, regenerate their... Not always regenerate their trades, but some of them. Okay, so this guy's canceled. He will renew at some point, and then there was another villager over here who will renew at some point as well. Once I do this, he is there. And I can get this guy, and he is now maxed out on the stick trades as well. 32 emeralds. Realistically, if I find a librarian villager, 32 emeralds will most likely be enough for a mending trade. So honestly, I am pretty happy with that there. I could probably get a boat and boat the villagers over to my island at some point. So that's always a good thing to have in the back pocket. There's some light coming from over here, which I think is just lava, so I'm actually not even going to deal with that. But man, why did I die? That was so stupid, and I'm so happy that I was not in hardcore, because this series would be over, and that would be awkward, and it would just not be ideal. So I'm really happy that the series is not over, and I'm really happy that I can continue playing, because I am loving it. I genuinely am loving this series. I have a lot of fun with it. Other than that Nether spawn, quite frankly, that is going to be that's terrible. That is literally the worst spawn I've ever gotten. And look at this. Look at this. Eventually I will build like barns for our animals and whatnot. There, I hate torches everywhere. It just messes up the whole entire place, but that is okay. Not the end of the world. So we got 35 total emeralds. That is going to be wonderful. That's good. The blast furnace I can just place there. I'll do 4 blast furnace and 4 regular, or 4 smokers on the same side. Not the end of the world. And there we go. Quite honestly, as disappointing as it was that I died, and as disappointing as it is that I died, it's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. We have villagers. We have trades. Things are going well. I'm very happy that that is the case. But ladies and gentlemen, that is 36 minutes of an episode. I have gone over now way too much and way too many times. But thank you very much for watching this video. I appreciate it. Peace out and goodbye.